What's happening with everybody, man? This real quick, y'all make sure that y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already a sub to the channel. But for the third time in a row, we got bad news. Virgil Ortiz versus Eimantas Stanionis. It's not going down again, y'all. The fight is off. They saying it's postponed, but at this point, the fight is not going to happen. This is the third time Virgil Ortiz has had to pull out of the fight because of the condition that he has. It's called Rambo's fiber. I can't even remember what the condition is called, but Virgil Ortiz, he has to pull out once again for the third time in a row. And I believe this is the fourth time that Virgil Ortiz has had to pull out of a fight. And it's the third time he's had to pull out of the fight with Stanionis. I feel bad for both of these fighters. Stanionis continues to have to go through a full camp and then find out at the last minute he's not going to be able to fight Virgil Ortiz. And I also feel bad for Virgil Ortiz because not only does Virgil Ortiz has to think about retiring, because this is something that he can never get rid of. This is something that's never going to go away. I heard him doing an interview just the other day, and it's effects that he's had from a strand of COVID that he got. That's what he said, and they asked him, is it going to go away? Is he 100% fully healed? And he said, I don't know if I'm ever going to be 100% again. I don't know if it can go away. I don't think it can go away, but we just have to learn how to, keep it under control. And I guess he can't pass a boxing physical. So it looks like that Virgil Ortiz is probably going to have to retire, man, at a very, very young age. Virgil Ortiz, he has a very promising career ahead of him. But what can he do? It's nothing that he can do about this condition that he has. I think that is probably from, the COVID vaccines. But I don't want to get all into that because they might shut my channel down if I get to talking about all of that. But man, this sucks. It really sucks for Virgil Ortiz, man, and I feel bad for him because not only does he have to go through that, he had to go through all of these clowns in boxing, all of the fans at one point in time saying that it was effects of steroids, that he was on steroids and all of that, man. So it's just bad for a fighter like Virgil Ortiz that's so good. Like, Virgil Ortiz is a hell of a fighter. He's a hell of a fighter. And this just sucks for him. And then Stanionis, he a hell of a fighter too. And Stanionis been sitting on the sideline and he been waiting around. First, he was waiting around for Errol Spence. That didn't fall through. He had to step aside. Then he had to step aside again. And then he went on and he said, you know what? Me and Virgil Ortiz, we can get it on. They was able to get that fight done. And he's had to wait 3 separate times waiting for Virgil Ortiz, and Virgil Ortiz has had to pull out because of his condition. So Stanionis, he's been at a standstill and he hasn't had a fight in a year and a half. And so, man, this just sucks because both of these fighters are very young, they hella talented, and they just been having to sit on the shelf due to this condition. Now, like I said, they saying that they postponing the fight, but at this point, the fight is not going to happen. Stanionis, he just going to have to move on. They probably going to have to strip Virgil Ortiz because, like I said, he can't pass a physical. This shit just sucks. And the crazy thing is, I was just talking about this fight early this morning. I was on the phone talking to my partner, and I was telling him, man, how I couldn't wait for this fight to go down, that we was finally gonna get it, along with Jerome Bruce Ennis. You have Virgil Ortiz and Stanionis fighting on DAZN, and you got Jerome Bruce Ennis and Roman Villa fighting on Showtime. And I was telling them, man, how both of these are great fights. I can't wait to see both of them. But I just hope that they weren't going to be happening at the same time, because I can't stand when they put 2 main events on at the same time and you trying to watch both fights at the same time and you really can't focus in on the fights like that. But now we're not even getting the Stanionis and Virgil Ortiz fight. So once again, the fight is off. This sucks. I hate to hear this. Let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Drop a comment in the comment section. And what do y'all think that Stanionis should go and do from here? And what do y'all think is going to happen with Virgil Ortiz having to pull out a third straight time because of his condition and a fourth time in all? Hit the like button, drop a comment, and y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone, y'all.
My cockpit, plus I'm throwed off, ain't got my load off, got about 4 elbows.